Rob Ensley here from Live to Boat Media in Seattle. We are proud to be a Mercury partner. I'm here today with Mike Ainsworth.
Sir.
Mike, First Light Guide Service here in Seattle. We're on Mike's 30-foot Allied, 9.5-foot beam. And Mike, you just repowered with twin 250 horsepower Mercury V8s.
Sure did.
What are your takeaways so far?
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
I love how quiet they are. Tons of power, popping right up out of the hole. Good fuel economy, and I don't think I could ask for much more.
We're here today to do a little performance review on Mike's boat and kind of show you how his boat handles. This boat weighs about 12,000 pounds.
Yeah, probably fully loaded, yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Pretty good sized charter boat. Mike runs charters. Well, you fish all over the state, but you run charters on Puget Sound.
Yeah, it's my primary.
Yeah, and you're all over the place out there. So we just want to run you through some of the numbers today and show you how Mike's boat performs with this fresh set of Mercury 250s on board here. Let's go for a ride, buddy.
Let's do it.
Get up on step, and then we'll kind of show the economy with those 250s. Have you noticed an improvement in economy when you switch to these?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Like to cruise at probably about
4,000 RPMs. But there's 4,000 RPMs, going 25 knots. Perfect cruise for this boat. And right there, 1.4 miles per gallon, 4,000 RPMs. And we got the tabs all the way up.
All the way up. Trimmed, it's not even trimmed out yet. So
yeah, and this boat, you said it's about 12,000 pounds or so?
I'd say full of fuel and bodies, yeah.
That's good economy. Now you're at 1.5 miles per gallon.
Gets you about 1.6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're dancing right at 1.5, 1.6, and RPMs
just under 4.
And really, you could let's run up to 4,200 RPMs and see what we got for economy. So now we're at 27 knots, 28 right in there, and let's run over to that fuel stat, Mike. Right there. We're still at 1.5.
Gain speed.
1.4, 1.5, and now 27 knots. Great economy.
Can't beat it.
And cornering?
Cornering, it's like a Porsche.
Yeah. So now these Mercuries have adaptive speed control, so in a turn, they'll sense that the RPMs want to come off, and they'll apply just enough power and just enough RPMs to get you through that turn so that you don't have to touch the throttle. So let's just make kind of a wide turn here. Throw it into a turn, Mike. I'm going to hang on here. You can even come around even further than that. And typically your outboards would want to come off a little bit and lose RPMs, but it's applying RPMs right now. Go ahead and lay it over pretty hard to starboard. There you go. And it's going to apply RPMs around the corner here and apply just enough power to get you around this corner so that you don't have to get on the throttles. If you run a boat, and some of you obviously do run boats, you know that you got to get on these throttles right now to get around this corner. But you can see how that adaptive speed control is kicking in and keeping us going around this corner without falling off steps. All right, Mike, we're cruising at about 27 knots. Let's see what the top speed is here.
All right.
And I know you've done this before. What have you had it up to?
I'm going to say we've had it up to 38.
38 knots?
38.5.
39, yeah. And how does this compare to your old outboards? I mean, you getting more speed?
Absolutely. I'm probably close to 5 knots more.
5 knots more. And you had twin 250s on this boat before?
Correct.
Yeah, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
So we're at 39 knots right now. That's the fastest this boat's ever gone, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Mike, you spent all summer on the kicker motor. You opted for the 25 EFI.
Yep. Absolutely.
Lots of power?
Lots of power.
Yeah.
No shortage of power. Wind picks up. Wind waves pick up. A basic maneuvering, that extra power is going to come in handy.
And you got it tied right into the main, so they act like big rudders.
Yep.
So when you go to turn, you got all that steerage
no need
there.
To be back there on a tiller. I've got to tie right into the controls here and make.
So this is kind of trolling speed. We were messing around with it earlier. You had this thing up over 5 knots, 5.5 knots or something like that. Yeah.
So more speed than you'll ever need.
And tied into your remote station here, and then your throttle. A lot of times these throttles can be sticky back here, but you have a lot of range in there.
Super smooth and very easily, adjustable to whatever speed you need to be doing. Depending on if you're heading in or out of the current.
when you're a full-time charter captain, this is where, you know, you're stationed here
yep.
all summer long,
long.
staring at the rods.
Yep.
Well, thank you for taking the time today, buddy.
My pleasure.
FirstLightGuideService.com.
Yes, sir.
Right? And all summer on Puget Sound, and then you got all over the state
Sound,
too,
we'll
steelhead.
Yeah, we'll do lingcod in the spring, we do some blackmouth in the winter, so it just depends what the state gives us.
And then all summer long
All
out on Puget Sound.
Yep.
There you go, fresh Mercury repowered by I-90 Marine Center here in the Pacific Northwest. If you want more great fishing, boating, and outboard content, be sure to subscribe to this channel. We'll catch you next time.